Hi friends, I'm standing here in the foyer of our church at 40 Church Street. I was hoping to be outside today for this message, but the wind is howling and gusting, and so I can't show you a picture of Church Street, but I can show you this place that we often come to go into our sanctuary and to go to classes, and frankly, this place that we miss. It's hard in these days to keep track of time and which day it is, and so you probably know that it's Saturday, and it's actually Holy Saturday. We're in the midst of Holy Week, and the highlight of Holy Week is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which the Christian church has always called sort of one service. It's the Triduum, it's the 3 days. And so we've tried to provide resources for worship and for your own spiritual growth in these 3 days. Today is Holy Saturday. In the Christian tradition, Holy Saturday is known as a day of waiting. It's the day when Christ lay in the tomb. And by some traditions, Christ was, quote, harrowing hell. It's when Christ was going and setting the captives free. For the church, it's always been a day of waiting, a day between the crucifixion of Friday and the good news of Easter Sunday. In an article in the Christian Century just a couple of weeks ago, Richard Lisher described the Holy Saturday time that we're waiting in right now, a feeling of waiting for good news, of waiting for the world to open up, of waiting for hope. This day captures that feeling. Holy Saturday captures that time of waiting. So I invite you today to spend some time in reflection on how we wait. We wait with faith, we wait with hope, and most importantly, we wait in the confidence of the good news that comes on Easter Sunday. Yes, tomorrow is Easter Sunday, and most likely all of our traditions, or at least most of them, will be different. But we can live into a new kind of Easter. As I said last week, in some ways, it's an Easter closer to the first Easter, an Easter that is marked by fear and uncertainty. But I assure you, it is also an Easter marked by the grace of God, marked by the risen presence of Jesus Christ, marked by the hope of God's new creation. The service for Easter will be available in the morning at 7 o'clock. I invite you to worship at a time that's convenient for your family. Many of us will worship at 11 o'clock together, and you can do that. You could even use our Facebook page, the group there, to say hello to one another and pass the peace. We're going to serve communion during this service, so again, I invite you to have some of those elements ready when you start. And break the bread of life. Share the cup of salvation. Rejoice, for Christ is risen. But not yet. It's still Saturday, but Christ is risen, and there is hope and good news this Easter.